Hello and welcome to a full day of working remotely. My name is Carina and I've been a full-time food blogger for almost 3 years now. Together with my boyfriend back there, Alberto, I'm traveling the world as a digital nomad. Right now we are actually in Cape Town. We rented an apartment for 2 months. Before that we were in Bali for the entire fall. So we just travel around, work at the same time, working while traveling. And today I'm gonna show you how the life of a digital nomad looks like. I'll take you with me on a full day of remote working. It's 7 o'clock in the morning right now. We are getting ready to go to the gym actually, and then we'll head to our co-working space and I'll show you everything. Right now I'm packing my bag and I'm gonna show you what I'm going to take with me on a day of remote working. So this is my working bag that I take everywhere, and I usually need my camera, memory card, computer, charger, microphone, headphones. These are really important, especially in co-working spaces, because it gives you a nice and quiet environment. And then my notebook, so this is basically what's gonna go in here now. So we're on the way to the gym right now, actually in our own car. We rented it here for a more local experience, because every time we are somewhere we always try to feel as a local, because it just gives you a much better experience. So that's why we try to rent cars. We have our own gym membership. We have a co-working space here. It's just a really good setup to feel comfortable and feel at home even though you're not at home. So it's just really nice, especially the car, to get around, to go places and not be dependent on taxis. So that's why we decided to get a car, and we're on the way to the gym right now. So I'll see you guys there. By the way, this is Lion's Head right there. We've been hiking up yesterday evening. It was really nice. This is Signal Hill and we're going downtown now. So we just got to the co-working space. We are working out of WeWork for the 2 months that we are here. It's brand new, it just opened this month and it's really nice. Usually you're starting the day with some coffee and I'm going to show you around right now. So this is the kitchen area where you can make yourself a coffee and tea and grab some cookies. Everybody can use this. There's also a microwave if you want to bring your own dishes and then heat them up for lunch. And this is the general working space. There are 3 stories in this WeWork, and this is the first floor, which is kind of like the major area. I'm here now with our wonderful community manager. He's by far the best. What do you have to say about WeWork?
The only question I can say is, why are you not here yet?
That's a good question. So if you're in Cape Town, definitely I recommend WeWork. It's by far the best co-working space. We've checked out a couple, but this is by far like the most stylish one, and I just love their community activities. They do a lot of social things for the members, which is really awesome as well. There's also fresh fruit every day and nice cold water. So whenever I'm at the co-working space as a blogger, I have to do a lot of work online on my computer, talking to clients, a lot of emails and editing. So yesterday I had a little photo shoot up on Lion's Head, so I'm gonna edit all of those photos now and get them ready to post on Instagram. So here are private offices that you can book as a startup, for example, and here are some Skype booths, which are really nice if you need it to be quiet for phone calls. So I'm actually in the Skype booth right now because I wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about the co-working space. So we are in Cape Town. When we got here, we were checking out a couple different ones. We looked at Acro Co-working, at Ideals Cartel, and at WeWork. And what I like about WeWork especially are the social activities. It's so nice because I like signing up at co-working spaces because they give you the opportunity to meet a lot of other digital nomads from across the world. So it's really nice to make a connection and make new friends, and yeah, that's just really easy with co-working spaces. Plus, I like to sign up at a co-working space because you get all the necessary infrastructure you need in order to have like a efficient working day. So internet and the printer and just, yeah, a fast connection, everything you need. So that's really nice. And we usually spend half day at the co-working space, and as a digital nomad, like, it's pretty flexible for us. Sometimes we'll come in the afternoon, sometimes in the morning. It really depends on the weather. If it's nice weather, we usually go to the beach, and then if it's terrible weather, also on the weekends, we just work the entire weekend. So it's very flexible, which I personally like very much. And it's about time for a little event here at WeWork. That's another thing why I chose this one, because they do a lot of social events and they have some certain activities planned every week. So right now is speed networking actually, and they have a special sushi lunch today. So I will show you that as well. For about 5 hours now. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm heading back home because the weather is really nice now, and I want to spend some quality time in the sun now. So let's go. I'm back at the apartment now, and I want to give you a quick tour. Usually when we travel, we book our apartment on Airbnb. It's really easy to find long-term accommodation on there. It's really cheap, it's really convenient because it's completely furnished and you can just move in and have everything that you need. So it's small but has everything that you need. Here's the bed, here's the working area, this is kind of the living room, and here's a really nice kitchen. It's very spacious even though it's so small. And then there's a balcony with a beautiful view overlooking Cape Town and the ocean. So this is really perfect for our stay here in Cape Town for 2 months. And now I'm actually helping my boyfriend to shoot a photo for his Instagram, and that's what we're gonna do right now. So I'm on my way to the pool right now, and I just love spending the Austrian winter here in Cape Town because it's their summer, and after work I get to chill by the beach or by the pool, which is just so amazing to have that freedom and flexibility to choose where you want to work and decide, yeah, the country and the climate. It's so nice. And I'm actually gonna use the pool time a little bit to upload my post for today, to answer all my DMs and do everything that, yeah, I need to do on social. So that's what I'm gonna do by the pool now. So for an evening activity, we are on the way now to a vineyard a little outside of Cape Town for an outdoor cinema. Super excited for it. That's a really fun part about co-working and being a digital nomad in Cape Town. There's just so much you can do within such a short time. You have the mountains, the beaches, you have beautiful vineyards, you have the wildlife. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, within 30 minutes of driving, you find so many different things. That's why it's super fun to be here in Cape Town as a digital nomad. So I'm recording this video now the morning after because it was already really dark and late last night when we got back from the open air cinema, and I wanted to spend some time talking about being a digital nomad in South Africa. So I hope I was able to give you a little bit of an insight in this video of how it is to be a digital nomad here. I personally can really recommend coming to Cape Town. It's a wonderful place. There's so much you can do within a really short distance. You can go hiking, you can go to the beach, you can go surfing, you can go to botanical gardens, you can go to vineyards. There's great food, there's so much you can do in your free time aside from work. Regarding co-working spaces, there's a great environment. There's so many co-working spaces here. There are a lot of good cafes. The internet is really fast, so it's definitely a good place to get some focused work done. Regarding safety, that's probably the only downside here in Cape Town. Especially as a woman, I did not feel very safe here, especially walking alone in the streets. That's something I did maybe a handful of times because I usually take Ubers everywhere. There is a lot of poverty in the city and in the country, and you have to be very careful, especially at night where you go. So I basically never went out as soon as it got dark. That's just something you have to keep in mind. That's probably the only downside of coming here to Cape Town. I personally loved it here. I spent 2 months here working as a digital nomad, and I'm definitely gonna come back, and I can recommend coming to Cape Town to work remotely here 100%. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye guys.